I interned with Nova Scantech, a biotechnology and instrumentation leader located out of Beijing, China. This internship provided me a lot of valuable opportunities to grow skills that I didn't even know I needed. Um, and the main takeaway from this internship was the clear focus on communication, especially as a virtual intern with a little bit of a language barrier between me and my advisors. It was super important for me to focus clearly on communication in emails, video calls, and other forms of messaging that we use.
I interned with First Wave Group, an aquaculture company in Zambia where I worked on sustainability and impact reporting. I would say my biggest takeaway was learning how to stay motivated and how to manage my time and responsibilities well. Especially as a virtual intern, I found myself focusing more on and putting more effort into just holding myself accountable and trying to form strong relationships with my colleagues, even through a screen and across cultures and continents.
This summer, I was able to intern at Ostervale Architecture and Design, which is an architecture firm based in Hong Kong. The biggest takeaway I would say I got from this summer internship would probably be that communication is key. The fact that there was a 12-hour time difference just made it that much more apparent to me. I was able to learn that in order to complete tasks correctly and efficiently, I had to make the most of the time that me and my supervisor were awake. So it really taught me to be proactive in my tasks and trying to get as much information about it as I could and being honest and upfront when I didn't understand how to do something in order to complete everything that I had to do.
My biggest takeaway from this internship was how it's so important to have a positive attitude. With this internship, it didn't go exactly how I expected. I wasn't doing the type of tasks I kind of hoped for in the beginning. So I used my positive attitude to only focus on the bright side of things and to just tell myself that this type of unique experience will set me apart from other architecture students, and so that helped me get through it.
This summer, I interned with the Iacocca department, Iacocca Institute here at Lehigh. And my biggest takeaway from the internship was I learned how to really manage my time. There were, a lot of tasks, a lot of meetings that I had to do for the internship, and alongside I had a class and I was working on side projects, and I just learned how to manage my time so I can get my work done more efficiently. Another thing I learned was that with everything, there's so much research involved, and it goes with saying you have to research the history of whatever product, whatever service you're offering, and just do a bunch of research in order to come up with an idea. But overall, I learned a lot in the internship.
So I interned for a company called ACN Worldwide, which is financial consulting. And my biggest takeaway is that even if something isn't what you expect it to be, you can still enjoy it and learn from it as long as you make the most of it. Something else that was really big career-wise that I learned is that finance isn't all just math and numbers and equations and stuff. It can also be really people-oriented and really research-oriented, and that opened my eyes to a whole different world of finance, which I'm really excited to hopefully break more into.
I think my biggest takeaway was to not judge a book by its cover. I was really disappointed in the beginning about having a virtual internship and not being able to visit the country itself. But then as I was meeting the people for my internship and going through the internship and everything, I realized that I was really enjoying myself and I really enjoyed my experience. Of course, it wasn't the same experience as I thought it was going to be, but it was actually really fun. And additionally to that, I was a little bit upset because I am an accounting major and the business was mostly marketing business, and I was really worried that I wasn't going to enjoy it because I'd never enjoyed marketing classes. But I realized that in real life, marketing is really different than actually in marketing class, and I found myself enjoying a lot of things I didn't think I was going to enjoy. So really, it made me become more open-minded and made me realize that I just can't judge experiences by their cover, and when I try something new, if I feel a little bit scared about it, I should still say yes, and I should go and try to experience it and learn from it and see whether or not I enjoy it and learn more about myself that way. Thank you.
This summer, I was able to work for a company called First Wave Group, located in Zambia. I think the greatest takeaway for me through this virtual internship experience was learning to adapt quickly and well to a given circumstance. Originally, when I started, I had some difficulties in terms of the time differences as well as the cultural differences with the company I was working for. But now that I look back on it, I think it helped me grow both professionally and personally, and I'm really glad I had this experience.
The video content itself offered so many opportunities for me. I was able to exercise my leadership skills by organizing my friends and family to help with my videos. I made videos with my mom and my closest friends, which is an experience that I never would have had without this internship. And now that's footage I can hold on to forever. I wouldn't have been able to produce my content without the help of others, who only added to my own strengths and skills to create the best content that I could. I can now also say that I've made traditional Chinese zonga and gained that cultural insight in preparing a foreign dish and shopping in cultural markets that I typically wouldn't visit. Working remotely provided unique experiences and challenges that, along with working with people I've never met in person and across a 12-hour time zone difference, I didn't expect the quality of this internship to be as beneficial as it was.